So, you are actually saying that a big mom, an abusive mother, one who devours everyone she sees, one who destroys everything, actually has a mother mode? Oh, sorry. I seem to have forgotten to warn everybody that I was gonna scream this review. Hi everybody, it's me, the angry anime fan, the despair reviewer, and yes, this will contain a lot of screaming. Although by now, that warning is a little bit late, isn't it? Well, guess I didn't think things through, did I? All right, now to the review. Yes, normally I review only Eden Syrup. But this time we are reviewing One Piece before Golden Week, because next week is supposedly gonna be Golden Week. So no chapters for a while, and it's gonna be a long wait. But hopefully they can all celebrate the Golden Week because, well, the Corona and everything. Alright, so what happens in this one? Well, first of all, we see that Big Mom has actually created a new homie! This one seems to be a female homie made out of pure lightning, one she calls Hera. We don't see her face, but we can see its lipstick, so I guess it's like that. And a new attack that's called Full Goda that practically destroys a portion of the mountain. And Zeus gets 3 after that, but Trafalgar Law knows that they cannot have that thing over there, so they decide to. So he teleports Zoro and Zoro and himself away, while Kaido gives up as he smiles and suddenly says that you're enjoying yourself, the bigger the challenge, the bigger your smile. And so they clash with their Haoshoku and equal again. I mean, it pisses me off so much! Not that Luffy is overpowering Kaido. Hell! Overpower Kaido more! What pisses me off is that why is Kaido enjoying this? It's not satisfying. I know he likes a good battle, but scum like him should realize that he should lose. So either way, what happens of the fact that, well, Kitten Killer lands downwhere and run into an old adversary that used to be an ally. Yes, it's Hawkins, who goes on with his blah 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 speech about something like that. He was also betrayed by Apu, but he decided to join Kaido because, after all, blah, 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 you know, it's destiny. It's best the thing of it all. So Killer decides to deal with Hawkins while Kid do these things more. As Hawkins transforms himself into what I have to admit is kind of a badass version of his Wari Wari no Mi's straw man, whatever. He does say, though, that is the fact that while Killer calls Hawkins a lapdog, is the fact that Hawkins doesn't really. I mean, I hate Hawkins, not because he worships fate, but I hate people. No, I don't hate people, but I'm a believer in fate and destiny, and I believe that fate is cursing me, but mostly because of pessimism. So I hate it when fate is proven to be right, because I want people to defy fate more than anything. So I cannot stand Hawkins of the fact that he always seems to believe he is right! But he can't be right! He is fighting a guy who's practically defying destiny. Not him himself, but the Beast Pirates. Yes, I'm talking about Luffy. He's the guy that will destroy destiny. So either way is the fact that he suddenly says the chance of him dying here is 92%. You know, a very long time ago, Hawkins made some prediction about a certain pirate supposed to die. What was it? 92%. Is that implying that the pirate he predicted was actually Killer? And we all know the biggest popular theory of the tragedy of Act 3 is that Killer is gonna die, because after all, that would be a very big emotional despair to Kid, he is very close to, and Killer doesn't seem to have that much the important standards and everything. So yeah, it would make sense for Killer to die. But the thing is here, I actually wish he does not die. Not because he's a great character, but only so Hawkins can be wrong! Either way, then. And then we go back to Usop and Nami, who are still trying with Komachi and Tama to run away from Page One, who's climbing on the things. Is the fact that, and all the while screaming, we just don't want to die at all. It's pretty embarrassing of the fact that they cannot deal with ancient stones, but yes, it just proves that ancient stones are in a league of their own, and we cannot forget Usopp and Nami are weak people. They are not super strong, they are trickery fighters, but in the end, this chapter even shows that even trickery and deceit doesn't seem to deal with these annoying fruit users. It pisses me off. You know what even pisses me more off is the fact that people are saying that Usopp should have the qualities of a king, Haoshoku in the future. Yes, he has received some pretty amazing things, but it pisses me off so much that such a coward is very likely to have such Haoshoku. If anything, give it to Sanji first, then Usopp, then I will calm down. Either way of it all, but this chapter finally reveals one very important thing. And once again, Oda is very late in revealing this stuff. And that is Tama's dango fruit, or whatever it's called, do not work on real stone users. Thank you, Oda. Why did it take you so long time to tell us that? It is really just pissing me off so much. I mean, granted, I didn't want Tama to tame real-life stone users, but not so she could tame Kaido, but only because I hate the Beast Pirates. I want them to suffer. So I don't want them to be brainwashed. Yes, the smile users are brainwashed, but if you think about it, that's a fate worse than death. These real-life Beast Pirates, these real pirates, not these smile users, they deserve to be defeated in combat and everything else. Either way, Tama is prepared to, assemble all smiles in one place and then practically sacrifice her life. Either way, it's the fact that even though Usopp does a very powerful trickery attack, it's the fact that the dinosaur user is still not destroyed. It is only in that position that Big Mom shows herself again, and Tama greets her with, Olin-chan. And here is the biggest surprise of all. Big Mom treats her kindly. No, seriously. She does. She begins to talk to her in an affectionate manner. And even says she remembers her. Y'all remember that little brain thing that she had? Even the fact that Prometheus himself says this has actually happened before. Something about she goes into mother mode every now and then with little children. This is the same woman that told her youngest daughter she could have a knife and only said to her, everyone has someone to kill. Just get along, my children. You're supposed to tell me she has a mother mode? I cannot deal with that. And also, for some strange reason, she actually, despite her amnesia before, she had amnesia, became Olin, then she got back her memory, became Big Mom again. It seems she remembers everything she did as Olin, because she remembers Tama, she remembers the village, and Tama reveals that, as we all know, the town that helped Big Mom back then has been burned down to the crypts. Probably is implying that no one ever survived, and it's a very sad situation. We all know that. And surprise, surprise, Big Mom is pissed off by that. Huh? The same woman that has burned down countries for selfish reasons is pissed off by that? Granted, she does say that town that was nice to her. And as I said before, Big Mom is a child in an adult woman's body. So if you ask me, the only real purpose to actually get on Big Mom's good side is if you are nice to her, because she is just like a child. A child will be very happy if you treat them nicely. Will remember you forever, something like that. Show kindness and everything like that. So it's not like I'm complaining that this doesn't make sense, because it does. It's just that I find it so hard to believe that such a psychopathic woman is empathetic in that thing. Granted, it's about her and she's only thinking about her, but still. And of course, then Peach 1 catches up and wants Big Mom to finish them off, but then, yes, suddenly Big Mom punches out Peach 1 with one blow with the surprise, surprise, the How Shoko Haki Punch! Oh, it pisses me off so much that she has it as well. All the while saying there should be a code of honor, these pirates. A code of honor? This coming from a woman that was going to go back on her deals she made with Sanji. This goes to a woman that was gonna betray the scummy Vinsmokes, the one that burns down villages if they don't do candy. A code of honor, as well as doing a wheel to sacrifice something, all while saying that no one is meant to leave her. There's supposed to be a code of honor. I don't get her. I don't even get what Uda is doing right now. It's weird. I mean, we all know that the amnesia thing would come back into the story, but this doesn't show that Olin is back into the story. No, this just shows that Big Mom has a surprisingly pet the dog side. Huh? And it also shows that since Usop and Nami cannot knock out the Page 1, why not let yet someone we know is powerful do it, aka Big Mom. All the while Killer hears the big smoke where Big Mom is probably at, and Zeus also sees it, while Ultius tremble in fear after all what she just saw. And everyone else is just so surprised. So yeah, that's basically the chapter. I'm just saying. So many things that you have written, Oda, does not make sense in this chapter. Granted, I hate sense. It's one of the reasons why I like manga with things. But I just don't understand. Why is it about so many things that does not make sense in One Piece that is pissing me off lately? Maybe because I think it's more of the fact that the bad guys are trying to be good. They're bad guys. They're supposed to be bad. But before I end this video, someone actually wrote something here to me. What's your favorite devil fruits? I don't know. I don't really have thought about it so much. Favorite devil fruit? Maybe the Toritoro no Mi molded phoenix? Maybe? Because who wouldn't want to be a fly? And who wouldn't want to have a healing power? And if I ever wanted to have a devil fruit, I wanted a devil fruit that turned me into an animal. Only so I could be so very strong. Maybe? Maybe that is my favorite devil fruit? But on the other hand, do give me your thoughts if you have any.